The devastating earthquake in Chile, the resulting tsunami. Can you imagine, just for a few minutes, what it would be like to be without a cell phone, without any telephone communication, without any TV communication, without any electricity, without any running water, and have everything in your life completely taken away in an instant? I want to talk to you about what happened in Chile on the 27th of February of 2010. Over 2 million people have had their lives severely altered. Life-changing experiences, devastation, nightmarish, horrific damage and destruction, death. What happened in Chile, words can't adequately describe, but we just returned from the epicenter area of the earthquake and the resulting tsunami that destroyed entire cities on the Chilean coast. People took refuge and they ran to the hills, but they experienced something that is difficult to describe. But my wife is here to share some of the personal testimonies and stories. My wife is from Chile. She was born in Chile. She was raised in Chile. She's been to these areas when these areas were paradise. Now they've turned into total havoc and chaos. Looks like a war zone has hit. We talked to the people. We took significant aid to them, as much as we could take. It still was not enough. Mi amor, tell them about what happened, what you saw. Tell them some of the stories that the people shared with you.
When we got there, people just wanted to talk, just wanted to say what happened, and we just wanted to listen to them. They told us, the children, we saw the children shivering, children trembling, traumatized. They just experienced a horrible nightmare of looking downhill, looking at the water, looking at the tsunami, and they just have experienced the earthquake, and then the tsunami came, and it came like 3 times. It was 3 humongous and big waves, and it created like a tornado in the water, going around and around for 3 hours with people screaming, and the noise was so loud because of all the ships, of all the boats, the electronics that the people had in their homes, houses and things, and these children were traumatized. It was like seeing a nightmare for 3 hours. So when we tried to hug them, children just were shivering, and then after a while we helped them, we gave them milk, we gave them food, and we told them stories, and those children came alive. Even the parents said they could not cry since the earthquake happened, almost a month. And after we prayed for them, after we hugged them and shared a meal with them, they were able to release everything they had inside. And just to see that, it was so tremendous for them, because they have thought that the end time came. They thought it was the end of the world. And we say, no, God is with you. Even you have this, tragedy in your life. He sent us from the United States, from Santiago, Chile, from Chile, and we came to help you. And so they have hope. And we went to the remote areas where nobody else had gone before, no help. And so when we gave the milk to the children that hasn't had the milk for almost 3 weeks or more, it was like gold for them. Mm-hmm. And we said to ourselves, why we don't have more milk with us? It was so tremendous to experience their pain. We were able to share it with them and to see what they experienced. And we blend our hearts with them, and we gave them hope. All because, people like you helped us to get there.
We've been working in Chile since 1986. We have a good network of connections and congregations that we're working with. Chileans are ready to mobilize, but we need funding to help them. We need funding to help these people specifically. We need tents, we need bedding, we need food. The humanitarian aid that has gone down there has been good, but it's not sufficient. It's not reaching the people that can't get to the places where the humanitarian aid is being distributed. So we have an opportunity. We have military permission from the military of Chile to go into these areas. We have what's called a salvoconducto, which is a permission to go into these areas that are controlled right now by the military to prevent these people from suffering even worse. So we have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to help. And we would like to ask you to help us. We need logistical transportation to ship things down. We need funding to be able to purchase things there and to help people with housing. The need is huge. Would you help us?